Hey everybody, we're live from the barn today, and today we're excited to tell you about a new product that is coming in to the shop. It's not here yet, just wanted to make the announcement. You guys can let me know if you're interested, and I'll put you on a list to contact when they come in. We had sent out an email this morning asking if anybody had any guesses about what the product was going to be that we were bringing in. And the only real clue was that this is something that you guys have asked, a number of people have asked for us to bring in. So I haven't told you this yet. The guesses were boots, Anderson bean boots.
That'd be interesting.
Yep, hats, Shorty's hats, which I thought was a great guess, but we're not equipped to do that. Supplements, joint supplements, hold tight on that idea, and chaps.
You know what I want?
What?
T-shirt with your face on it.
Oh my gosh. We'll consider it.
Well, everybody else has like their barn gear.
Yeah.
I just want one with just your face on it.
Just my face?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Everybody can do that.
So we're bringing chaps in.
Anyway, stay serious, keep focused.
Stay on task. We're bringing chaps in, and a lot of people had asked us to bring in some chaps. We've kind of held off because we haven't had the space. You know, quite frankly, we just haven't had the space in our shop. And we wanted to find the right product. You know, everything that we have in the Tack shop is something that we use ourselves, that we really believe in. So before we bring in a product, we want to make sure that it's something that we really like and use, and that not just us, but that you guys are going to like. So you've had your chaps for how long?
We just figured that out. It's 12 years.
12
that
years.
pair for 12 years.
That pair for 12 years. And did you have a pair before that you bought from this company, or was that a different company?
No, that was the first pair I bought
That was
from
the first pair you bought from them. So 12 years getting heavily used, kicked around the horse trailer.
Not very well taken care of.
Not very well taken care of. But they've been great. They've been really, really great chaps for you.
Really have.
And unfortunately, you know, anytime that any of our clients were asking about where did we get our chaps, we're always saying, well, we get them when we're down at the futurity. We get them when we're down in Oklahoma. So that, you know, that's a bit of a deterrent for most people if they're not down there. And if you're not familiar with taking measurements and stuff for chaps, then it can be a little bit of a deterrent.
So we simplified it.
So we simplified it, yeah. So we're bringing
Same guy that made our chaps.
Same guy that made yours, and I bought a pair. I bought a pair from him 2 years ago, and then a couple of our clients really liked them and bought a few, and they're a very reasonable price. They're a really nice chap. They're simple, so there's not a ton of option as far as like if you want painted things, or they can do initials and stuff like that in the leather toppers, but there's not.
So keep them show horse chaps, simple, no BS.
Yeah, they're simple. There's enough variation in them that you can customize them and make them really nice, but they're very simple. Really nice weight, great zippers, a lot of range in color. And one of the things that I really love, so there's two different styles. And the one style, this is the pair that I bought a couple of years ago. And one of the things that really appealed to me was this, which is it's a panel that goes in and it's laced. You see underneath the fringe there, it's laced in. So you can unlace it, and then you can adjust this panel. So you can bring it in, and it gives you about an inch that it gives you. So you can lengthen it out all the way down the whole length of the chap if you just need more space all the way down. You wore these last, I think you let them out for your calves. Or you can just lengthen them out, like if you need it in the hip or wherever, you need it in the knee, wherever space you need, you can adjust them. So you get even though these ones are just off the rack, these were not custom made for me, you can get a bit of a custom fit pretty easily by adjusting the lacing on there. So there's this style that has that lacing down the side, and then this one has a pocket on it. You can get them with pockets or without.
Which is definitely more of a ranch and a cow horse kind of look. Cutters, cow horses.
I put my phone in there. You got the choice of if you want smooth out or rough out. You got the choice of the color of the toppers. So there's light, medium, and dark. And this is obviously a basket stamp. There's also 3 different floral options, which are really nice and pretty well match, you know, the tooling on the saddles. They're not an exact match, but they're, you know, there are 3 options that are, you know, close enough that they look really nice with the saddles. And then this one has the buckle at the back, the strap with the buckle at the back to adjust. And you have your choice of if you want conchos down the side or how many conchos you want down the side. I think these started with 3 and I took some off and just ended up with 1, but you can get as many conchos if you want them all the way down.
You can do leather on the thighs too. You can put, it's an option too.
You can put leather on the thighs? Mm-hmm. What are you talking about?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. If you want this part to go down, yeah, you can.
There's a few different things you can do.
Or this style that you have.
We don't get real creative. I have the basket stamp too.
Yeah, we're twinsies.
Basket stamp tops. I don't like the buckles at the back. I prefer, now these are some conchos I had a guy make me. All my girls and my wife had them with our initials in them. I like that look better. But again, it's just personal preference. One thing I like about these chaps, compared to some of the different chap makers, is the fringes are cut from the hide where the legs are on instead of sewn on. I think it just makes a much nicer look.
I don't know if you can show that better than you used to.
So it comes from the same hide and then it lays better. For me, that's the one thing I like. These lay down. They don't come straight out. They have a nicer look to it. And when the guy makes them, he does a good job with them. If they need to be tweaked, he can tweak them. And, you know, that's the main thing with them. I don't know how long he's been putting those adjustment on the backs of them, but I mean, I've been the same size for I don't know how long in my legs. And, you know, when you measure them up, if they don't fit, you know, he's good to go. They know how to fix them and do whatever to them. Mm-hmm. But when we measured them up, I mean, I stepped into them. We showed the next day, and you know, they're light enough you can bend in them and move in them, but they're good leather, so they hold up really well. Mm-hmm. I've been really happy with mine. I dyed them once, but I don't take care of mine. That's one thing. I take care of my bridles. I don't take care of my chaps. They get thrown around at the horse shows.
And you use them a lot. You use them a lot more than the average person.
In the rain, in the dust, and my chaps don't get baby, that's for sure. So I've dyed them one time, but good chaps will re-dye, poor chaps won't. Mm-hmm. And they've kept their shape, and they've been really good about it. I really like mine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're really excited to bring these in. We've just made a pretty small order for our first order. They will be in end of March, early April. They're going to be right around the $1,000 mark, price point wise, depending on Canadian, yeah, depending on what options you get. There's a little bit of an upgrade fee for doing the floral tops instead of the basket tops. There's a very small fee for some of the different conchos. And yeah, we're really excited to bring those in and to help you get fitted up with some really beautiful chaps. I know a lot of people have been looking for something that is a really high quality and suitable for going to show at the Futurity or at the World Show or at the Congress or whatever, and rather than investing in, you know, an inexpensive pair that you're maybe not happy with, this is a really reasonable price point. The other ones that I looked at before I bought these ones were gonna cost me for the same kind of specs, were gonna cost me $1,600 US. I didn't want anything painted on there. I didn't want any exotics inlaid or anything like that, and they were gonna cost me about $1,600 US. And the lady that makes those does a really beautiful job. They're really, really nice chaps. I just didn't want to spend that much money, and the fact that these ones have a little bit of that wiggle room in that lace up panel was really appealing to me. So we're excited for those. If you're interested in being alerted when we get those in, you can send us an email or even write in the comments if you want, and I will let you know when they're in. We don't have a large order coming in, but we have a little bit of different colors and different styles and sizes.
Or if people want them custom shapes and sizes, you can order them now.
If you want a
to
custom
get
pair,
them in quicker.
yes, you can. And there are youth sizes as well. So there's small, medium, large. I can't remember if there's extra small for youth, but they go right down to about a 5 or 6 year old kid, the smallest size. So we will be getting some of those in, and you will let you know when they come in. You can have a look at them, see if it's something that you're interested in. Good.
Do we get a t-shirt with your name? Too?
Sure. I'll get some t-shirts just with my face
That's
on.
the most important thing.
Just for you.
I want to show in that. We're going to change the...
Oh my gosh. On the front or on the back? Like
Both.
My face on the back. Oh.
I mean, you just put... I was going to do just the front, but if you're going all out, we're going...
I saw the other day somebody had gotten a tattoo of their kids' faces. Have you seen those? And they didn't turn out very well.
Oh, I bet not.
And then somebody superimposed the tattoos on the family picture of the kids' faces. It looks so bad. Okay. Enough about that. We're excited for the chaps. Let us know if it's something that you're interested in being contacted about, and we will catch up with you soon.
I think one thing that definitely goes for saying, so many people invest in certain pieces of tack. A good pair of chaps and any good piece of equipment is so worth investing in good quality leather, good quality made. I know when I go to show, and I've had a couple pairs of chaps over the years that didn't just fit me right. And there is nothing worse than going to show and it feels bunchy in your knee, or they just don't feel right. Of course, I get a little grumpy about that stuff.
There's nothing worse than that.
It's like anything that's just off.
There's nothing worse. Yeah.
That's
No,
like, that's
and they
one
don't
thing
look
about those
right.
chaps.
They don't look right. They don't ride right. They're uncomfortable. They distract you. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you can't wear them and be comfortable in them, you don't want to show them. Mm-hmm. So buy a decent pair of chaps. Buy a good pair of chaps that are, they fit you right. Get them worked. Get them figured out, and you're good to go. Mm-hmm. I have chaps that.
And you don't have to show in chaps. You're better to show in just regular jeans than you are.
Regular jeans are better than cheap chaps. Cheap chaps look bad.
Poor fitted chaps, yeah.
That's for sure. There you go.
Okay, there you go. You heard it from Jessica Fell. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Fashion advice.
Oh, jeez.